Starting off, I worked on the game's 3D camera, made it so it would have a slight turn when the player moved horizontally, allowing you for a better view of what's happening while avoiding abrupt turns. This got changed later on due to experimenting and finding a better system. Here we can see the level transitions in action. It's one of the first things I made since it was going to be used a lot throughout the game, while having it pre-planned will avoid any level reworks down the line. It works by detecting the player entering a trigger box, then it will fade to black, and as it loads to the next scene, it was going to load the scene and start looking for an exit node and teleports the player there. Then starts the scene and lets the player play. This lasts for approximately a third of a second and allows for multiple entrances and exits with one scene, making it really easy to work with. While experimenting with the camera system, a timer was added that after some idle time, it resets the camera's rotation to the player's back, as you can see. It's a decent solution, however later on I changed my mind with the camera system and reworked it. I added some enemies to the game. Essentially, it was a very simple dummy, used to test out the system while it was developed. The system makes it so the enemies turn red when it gets hit, and spawns a white smoke when it dies. The enemy registers a hit when it collides with your sword. The sword works like a trigger box, being enabled when it's used and looking for enemies that collide with it. Currently, the game looks super simple. Here's the reworked camera I talked about earlier. This camera is controlled by the mouse, like modern third-person games. This change matches my intended style of gameplay with this game, with the added bonus of better flow. Since the attack is bound to left click, it feels way more natural to move around.